Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and Mom is on the show today. She's just over here, Ingrid. And today we're going to make some beautiful braised cabbage in lamb drippings. So we made a lovely leg of lamb the other night. Make sure you check out that recipe for Napa Valley Bordeaux Cherry Balsamic leg of lamb. It was phenomenal. But we have lamb drippings, and it would be beautiful to use this with our cabbage today. I'm making a lovely pork peach and chipotle pork tenderloin. Make sure you check out that recipe tonight. But this is going to go alongside, and it's actually going to finish cooking in the oven with the pork tenderloin as well. Easy peasy. So I have about a half, maybe 2/3 of a Savoy cabbage left, and I'm just going to cut the core out, and I'm going to cut it into bite-sized pieces, okay? I just take the big pieces of the leaves and I roll them so that I can easily chop them. Now we've made a lovely cabbage rolls with some Savoy cabbage. Check out that recipe as well. Savoy cabbage is a nice cabbage to use. The leaves are nice and soft already. So I have right here, I've just scraped my lamb drippings out of another roasting pan. I have about 2 tablespoons worth here. And Mom is just trying to get the rest of them off the other roasting pan with some water, as you know, kind of like you would do a gravy. So that's going to be our liquid to braise our cabbage with. Now the rest of this cabbage, I'm just going to cut in half and make similar slices. I saved the cores and the bottom bit for soups and stews. Just put it in a resealable plastic bag in your freezer. If you wanted to, you could deglaze that pan Mom is using with some wine to get it off. That would work really well. And if you wanted to use drippings from other, roasts that you've done, you could use beef drippings, you could use turkey, or you could use duck or chicken, whatever it is you like. Just some drippings. And if you don't have that, no problem. Use a little bit of oil, or you can use butter. Okay, I had just enough. It filled my whole container. Now this is actually going to reduce down quite a bit in volume as it cooks. And that's exactly what I want. So I'm going to start off with seasoning it a little bit. Just on top, a little bit of salt. I have some freshly ground pepper. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, make sure you get one. They're really inexpensive and they're a nice investment because fresh spices are so much tastier than the dried stuff that's already in those bottles at the store.
Cayenne. Even if you only use it to grind your peppercorns.
Yep.
Because pepper, believe it or not, it tastes much better.
And we use pepper every day, right?
Yeah.
When we cook, every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So in it goes. I put a little bit of cayenne pepper on top of that. And Mom has done a great job at deglazing this pan with some liquid. And I'm just going to pour that on top. That's going to also double as our braising liquid. This has a little bit of water in it. It's such a nice dark rich color, and that lamb is so flavorful. This is going to lend a lot of flavor to our cabbage tonight. So instead of a boring little cabbage dish, now you've got something really kicked up. And what else were you going to do with those drippings? Mm-hmm. We already did a nice gravy with our stuff, and we don't need any more of it. Okay, so I'm going to use my hands just for ease of use and to keep everything in the pan. So I'm just going to toss this up with the drippings that were already in the bottom that have kind of melted in that liquid now, and get all those spices mixed through. You just want them kind of wet, kind of soaked. Yes, it is. And a little bit of the liquid is going to stay at the bottom, and that's exactly what we need. It's going to kind of help steam this stuff. Like it.
Yeah. That's what you do when you have a kitchen where you don't waste anything. You have a few drippings left, save them, because you can always spice up a vegetable dish or anything else with it. We never throw our drippings out.
Okay, so I have some aluminum foil here. I'm going to spray the shiny side. All right, so spray that shiny side, and I'm going to put that over top. And if it doesn't all the way fit on there, that's just perfectly fine, because this is braised. This isn't going to just be cooked, okay? You don't want it just totally steaming in there. I have a little hole here, a little hole here, and that's exactly what I want. You want to make sure that it still has enough liquid, though, as it's cooking. This is probably going to take, I don't know, I'm going to check it in about 30 minutes, and we'll see how everything's going. If you feel like you need a little bit more liquid now, go ahead and add some. Not too much, though. Now, also, you could add some apple in here if you wanted to now. You could add some grated carrot if you wanted to. That would be nice as well.
You could even throw some nuts in there if you're kind of crazy about walnuts.
That's right, or chestnuts even.
Chestnuts or walnuts or even almonds.
So that's what it looks like right now. Yep, or any of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just checking on this cabbage. This has been in the oven for about 20 minutes. And I'm just going to toss it. Oh, goodness.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, I'm going to toss it here with the rest of the juice. Make sure everything's nice and coated. All the seasonings are getting through there. It smells great. Looks great too. You want to make sure there's enough liquid in there, and all is well. Back in the oven. Let's check this cabbage. All right. Lovely. The whole key here is to make sure that you have enough liquid going around. All right. But not soaking it, sopping it in it, you know? It still has some liquid in the bottom. Beautiful. Look at this. So just toss it around in the juice before you serve it, and I think that this is done. It doesn't look all that pretty, but boy, is it tasty.
Oh, it's delicious. And I'm going to taste some more of that.
That's right. Now that it's cooked, you want to do a taste test to make sure that there's enough salt, pepper, butter, if you want to add some butter, which we did a little bit earlier. I didn't show you. We added just a little bit of butter. It's tender now.
Really good. It is nice. Delicious.
The lamb drippings. Yummy.
Yes, that adds a lot of flavor.
Yep. So that's what it looks like. All right. So you know.
Fantastic.
I think so too. So Savoy cabbage takes a little bit longer than some other cabbages to cook. And, you know, if it's not tender enough, you take it out, just put it back in for another 10 minutes or so and check it again. It should be fine. Just make sure it has enough liquid in there and you're good to go, right?
Yes.
So that's how you do it, folks. I'm going to show you one more time. And that's how you braise a beautiful Savoy cabbage in lamb drippings. Oh, boy. Can't wait.
Fantastic.
So tonight, this is going to go with a really lovely pork tenderloin we did. We did a Napa Valley Chipotle Peach pork tenderloin. Ridiculously good. That's what it's going along with, and some rice. So make sure you check out those recipes too. That's it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe, interact with us, and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye.